Here is the Daily Wire's Candace Owens, Ben Shapiro, and Michael Knowles reacting to the Kyle Rittenhouse verdict.
I have to say, obviously, I'm elated that Kyle Rittenhouse is getting his life back and that he's not going to spend the rest of his life in prison. But a part of this feels bittersweet. I don't know if you guys feel the same way. Like we're even having to go through this process, that we're even at the end of our seats wondering, is this guy going to get his life back? Or are people going to be so fearful of mob justice and people coming after their families, they're just going to vote the way that the mainstream media and legacy media wants them to? It's sickening to me also because of his age. And I'm talking about when this actually took place. He was a 17-year-old kid. His life is never going to be the same, right? You don't come out of this and as the same person that you were going into this. This is a kid that was smeared as a domestic terrorist and a white supremacist, not just by media members, but by the now sitting president of the United States. You know, then he was campaigning for the president of the United States. This is problematic. So for me right now, I'm going to be completely honest. I want vengeance. Like I want to make sure that Kyle, until he's 92 years old, is suing every single person from LeBron James to Joe Biden to the people that are in Congress, Ayanna Pressley. This is not over for me. It doesn't feel like a win.
All right. And I'm going to have to put my hand up for pause because apparently you guys can't hear me. Let's be clear here. I mean, at first I'm like, oh, I thought she was going to say, like, this is bittersweet because the guy killed two people, shot down two people. Whether you think that he was legally culpable for killing those two people, wounding a third, it's bittersweet because, you know, you don't want to see him going through this, but he did kill two people, and that's a horror. You don't want people to die. And you probably also don't want to chill protests by having someone, you know, police it with a gun. But no, in fact, that's just going the opposite way. She was afraid of the mob justice that could be associated with people who want to see some accountability for somebody who killed two people. Not the mob justice involved in being a vigilante, going out there with a weapon and deciding you're going to police the protest. The families of the, at least one of the families, I think, of one of the victims is suing the Kenosha police for allowing these vigilantes to come out there and, I guess, quasi-police the protests.
And how could you not want a massive investigation into that?
I mean, are people saying that there shouldn't have been a trial?
That's, I don't think a lot of people are saying that, but the way that the celebratory way that people have greeted the news implies to me like that's a subtext.
I mean, well, like, what are they going to sue? What is the suit about here that she's fantasizing about? That Kyle Rittenhouse is going to sue. I mean, the guy killed two people with his weapon. He shot three. The law apparently allows you to put yourself in a position where you need to defend yourself. That has, I think, some dangerous precedents. Maybe that law should be fixed. It won't be. As a society, I think we should discourage people from taking guns to decide that they're going to unilaterally police protests.
Yeah, not enough discouragement, I think, from people who are really interested in the media bias angle of this story.
No kidding. I mean, are we going to, like, the Supreme Court's looking at a case right now in New York State about conceal and carry and who can carry handguns. Are we going to be seeing people like just bring their guns on to the subway and just be like, yeah, no, I'm just making sure people pay their tolls, making sure that people aren't using somebody else's Metro card? I mean, where does, like, what, we take guns now and make sure that people come to a full stop at a stop sign? We're going to shoot out the tires of your car. Citizens citation. I mean, one would think that there would be discouragement for this type of behavior. And I don't understand how people think that there shouldn't have been a trial. You just like sign off on, it was at a protest, killed them. He killed them. Seems pretty obvious to me that you need at least a trial, right? Too bad Candace Owens feel like satisfied with that though.